Now at 6, after a devastating fire, our local community is rallying around a man who survived those flames. We'll hear from his family.
And a changing of the guard is coming to one local community where a fire chief with a lifetime of service is stepping down.
Plus, too little, too late. A former worker at that Virginia Boar's Head plant linked to a deadly listeria outbreak speaking out tonight. What he says went on there. All right, thanks so much for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Drew Wunks.
And I'm Ron Morosco. It was a devastating fire that caused thousands of dollars in damage and displaced dozens of people.
Yeah, we're talking about the flames that ripped through a building at the Peters Creek Apartments in Hollins. Now, that fire also left one man badly hurt.
Now, he's still in the hospital in a medically induced coma. WFXR's Zoe Mowry spoke with his daughter today.
Yeah, she joins us live in studio with the latest on that man still recovering in the hospital.
Myra Augustine tells me her dad, Buck Hall, loves helping his community, and he loves decorating for Christmas. He would make wreaths to give to some of his neighbors in his apartment complex. But now Myra says her dad is the one who needs all the help and support he can get. Buck Hall loves a lot of things, especially music. So when he was taken to VCU's burn center after being burned across 55% of his body in last week's fire at Peters Creek Apartments, his daughter knew exactly what the doctor should play for him.
Favorite artist by far, Madonna. So they were playing music in the hospital, and I'm like, you have to play Madonna.
Hall has already had one skin graft, and there are plans for more this week. He's also on dialysis, so doctors aren't just worried about his burns, but about his kidneys, heart, and lungs too. And Myra knows that if her dad does pull through, it won't be an easy recovery.
His mobility is not going to be the same, and he's looking at not being able to live independently, which, as a very independent person, I'm not sure how he's going to feel about that, but I mean, he's going to have lifelong care.
And he has plenty of support from his community, who've used social media to rally behind Buck, as well as from the North Roanoke Baptist Church, right across the street from the apartments. It's already raised about $12,000 to help those affected by the fire.
Trying to provide a fresh start. We certainly can't do everything. When you lose everything, we don't have enough to provide everything for every family, but we're so blessed to be a part of helping them get started all over again.
For now, Myra hopes her dad gets that chance to start over, and she already knows exactly what she'd say when he wakes up.
I love him, and that I'm there for him.
North Baptist Church tells me it'll start working to get those donations to the victims later this week. In the studio, Zoe Mowry, WFXR News. Back to you, Ron and Drew.